Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, Triple T Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you and any energy that I can pick up on that's attached to your energy, Gemini. It's a general reading, so I will be reading off the different ways that the cards are showing. You have to take what resonates, okay, to your situation. Okay, Gemini, so you have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. The connecting energy is the Six of Cups, the Seven of Coins in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. General energy, the general vibe for this reading is the Star in the reverse. Okay. Star in reverse could be like unfulfilled hopes, kind of feeling like you have a lack of opportunity. You could be pessimistic about your situation. You could be feeling like, oh, I'm getting some bad luck. You can have unsatisfactory business experiences or feeling let down, okay? The Star in the reverse can also be feeling like, extreme self-criticism, kind of like loss of hope, and having a lack of confidence, okay? So let's start with the Four Swords. Okay, so the Four Swords could be like you're feeling like you need to replenish yourself, solitude, in exile, retreat, having temporary seclusion. Kind of like feeling like you're mentally stressed, you need to go take a break, basically. Four Swords. Four of Swords can also be, feeling like you need to go rest. You need some peace, some sanctuary. Okay? You need to recoup. All right? So something's got you feeling a little worn out and stressed out, and you need to go and like kind of walk away from it. Brings you into the Hierophant, which, okay, so the Hierophant is like showing acts of goodness and kindness and compassion, and a very well-meaning person. It could be a platonic friend. It also could show that you're being a captive to your own ideas. Hierophant can also, in romance, be like a safe, traditional partner, a spiritual type of connection. Okay, so you could have like taken a break away from, let's just say you were in a dating scene and you came out of something that wasn't so great, that you needed to like retreat from, and you just kind of like stayed off the market for like, I don't know, for some time to retreat. And now you're coming in wanting to find something that's a little more spiritual. Are you okay? Wanted to find, sorry about that. So, trying to find something that's more spiritual or safe. Are you looking for more like traditional partners? Okay. And that brings you into that's just one scenario, okay? I'm just saying. And that brings you into the Three of Swords in the reverse. So then that's like some distractions, confusion, feeling like there's some mistakes, or you could have made a mistake, or feeling incompatible. Again, feeling like having like mentally exhausted or feeling anxious. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse can also feel like loneliness and alienation. Okay. But unlike the Four of Swords, where it was you needing to take a break and go away for yourself in exile, the Three of Swords is you feeling that you are lonely, not necessarily like self-imposed. Okay. Three of Swords can also be, in the reverse, recovering, forgiveness, moving on, healing, reconciliation, and repressing emotions. Okay? So those are the different scenarios I just thrown out there. Okay, I threw out there. All right, so the energy that is attached to you right now that I'm picking up on in this reading today, you got the Six of Cups. Okay, you got the, okay, so let's go one by one. Six of Cups is somebody who could either be thinking about the past or past influences, your childhood past. It could be things that have vanished. You could be longing for something to happen in the past. You could be reflecting on the past. But this is somebody in your space. This is not you necessarily, Gemini, but the roles can be reversed, so you can flip it to how it's resonates for you, okay? Because this is a general reading, so I just don't know how these cards are going to come out, okay? But if it relates to you, you know your story, okay? So this Six of Cups could be someone from your past, or this could be somebody in your energy space that this is how they could be thinking about the past. They could be thinking about how it was with you before you went into exile or before you needed to retreat, okay? But the Six of Cups is basically a card of memories, okay? It can also be familiarity, oh my God, familiarity, thank you. Happy memories, healing, nostalgia, memories, right? Feeling of comfort, sentimental pleasures and stuff like that, okay? But it's basically memory of the past. And they're fond memories, by the way. These are good memories of the past, okay? On to the Seven of Coins in the reverse. Seven of Coins in the reverse is someone feeling kind of like anxious, feeling impatient, they're uneasy. They could be having like a loss of money, feeling like they have an unstable economy or unwise investment. Seven of Coins can also be, this is in the reverse, remember, work without results, distractions, and feeling like there's a lack of rewards, unfinished work, kind of like a waste of time, lack of growth, setbacks, and they could be feeling impatient. All right? And that brings them to the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which is like discord, interruptions, unexpected changes, some fighting, some breakups, possibly breakup of personal relationships, okay? And discontinuance, just basically cutting something off. Knight of Wands in the reverse can also be a person who is kind of like impulsive and they're kind of angry. They could be kind of reckless, arrogant, having like a lack of self-control, and they could be coming off either domineering or passive. And there's some arrogance there, okay? Alrighty, so now let's get deeper into the read and understand what this story is trying to tell us. Okay, so why do we have the Four of Swords here for Gemini? More about the Four of Swords. Judgment card came out. The High Priestess in the reverse. Normally I just clarify with two cards, okay? So, Judgment card. Let me see something here. Okay, so Judgment could be an awakening, like an honest assessment of what's going on. It can also be like needing to forgive someone, or just time to account for the actions, kind of see how things are developing, okay? So this Four of Swords, you feeling like you needed to retreat, came from a Judgment card and the High Priestess in the reverse. So there could have been some lack of understanding or some selfishness maybe going on. Just maybe not understanding a situation in its... But the High Priestess in the reverse... Okay, let me see. There's two ways of reading the High Priestess in the reverse too. The High Priestess in the reverse is repressing your feelings, feeling out of touch, and ignoring your intuition, okay? And in doing so, it could have made you feel like with this, okay, sorry, my dog has to go out. With this Judgment card, I feel like you needed to make some adjustments in this relationship. And it could have been based upon you, like, not following your own intuition, kind of like knowing something was wrong, not understanding exactly what's happening, you know, with this High Priestess in the reverse. Maybe something happened and you just didn't quite understand, like, what was going on, and you just needed to, this Judgment card is you, like, wanting to take a break away so that you can kind of like get it all clear up in your own head. That's why you went into the Four of Swords. This is what I'm detecting here, okay? Yeah. You knew that you needed to make some adjustments based upon your intuition. Like, you know something isn't right. Because you're not following your own intuition, and this High Priestess in reverse. Right? And you could also have been hiding your true feelings from this connection. All right? Why do we have the Hierophant? More about the Hierophant here. Only you would know what your true feelings are. Or if you know you're not being honest with this connection, could have caused you to want to retreat. Okay? All right, so the Hierophant here, the Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords, okay? So it seems to me like when you were like disguising how you truly feel within this connection, or not following your intuition, and went into this like needing to retreat and like recoup from, or like, you know, kind of like seclude yourself from this connection, you expected some difficulties. With this Nine of Wands, it's like it was like a pause in a current struggle, but you expected some like difficulties and changes. That was your perception of, like, it's like in order to reach this ideal connection with this Hierophant, which is like a traditional partner, you know, a spiritual connection. It seems to me like you had to take a pause in your current struggle so that you can, that was your perception of this, of how to achieve this spiritual connection that you're really looking for, okay? With this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is someone that's really adept in perceiving the unknown, and they go for it with vigilance. So with that being said, you knew that you're going to have these difficulties up ahead, but you had to take a pause in your current struggle so that you can go for what you feel like you really want, which is more of a spiritual connection with this Hierophant. Okay? I hope this is all making sense. Yeah, you're looking for more like a safe space, a traditional partner. Something about this connection to you was not following what you really want. That's why you had this, your intuition, you weren't following your intuition, and you were kind of like, with this High Priestess in the reverse, you were not being honest with your true emotions, okay? That's what the cards are saying. All right, so now, to get to where you really want to be, you had to take a break in this current struggle, and you know there's going to be some difficulties within doing that. But with this Page of Swords, you're ready. You're ready for the unknown. You don't care that you're going to face some current struggles and stuff like that. And that could be with this connection that you have. But your goal is to ultimately get to a traditional, safe relationship, something that you feel more secure in, okay? The Three of Swords, you feeling lonely and distracted and confused, and even sometimes feel like you maybe made a mistake, okay? The Justice card is, okay, the Justice card, the Ace of Coins, and the Chariot in the reverse. That's what is representing this Three of Swords. So, okay. The Justice is like you wanting to be reasonable, wanting some fairness, justice, harmony, proper balance. Okay. The Chariot in the reverse is you would pretty much do anything to get to that. Like the Chariot in reverse is like obsessed almost with finding love, or like being forceful in love. And then the Ace of Coins is like getting a perfect, like reaching that, that bliss. Like typically it is with monetary, but there's just like some sort of abundance and like the Ace of Coins. It's like opportunity and new adventures and abundance and security and that kind of stuff. And you're manifesting that. Okay? But it's stressing you out. Okay? You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to get this justice, like to get this like fair, good relationship with that means a lot to you. You're doing it. You're like obsessively going towards that for this perfection, and it's stressing you out. And sometimes even make you feel lonely. Sometimes it makes you feel like you're making a mistake. It's giving you mental anxiety. It's confusing you. And it's because you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to get to this, these like new opportunities and feeling like you're getting a fair, good relationship with this Justice card. Okay? Now, Justice could also be dealing with a Libra. The Chariot card could be a Cancer. Okay? Did we talk about, let's see, the Judgment is the fire signs, the High Priestess. I'm trying to do the signs. I typically don't do that, but High Priestess is water sign. Okay, so we do see water, we see fire, earth signs, okay? All right. Oh, and the star card is an Aquarius, okay? So, what are we doing? Now we're going to get the energy for the person that's surrounding you. So we did all your energy, okay? Basically, you seem like this connection, you took a break, so you can try to go full steam ahead and trying to find some happiness. But you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and it can be stressing you out. Okay, that's what I'm finding here. And you could, I guess you could be feeling like you're having bad luck in love, unfulfilled hopes, and those kinds of things, okay? Okay, so the connecting energy that you have is Six of Cups. And this past memories, past influences, remember that childhood card and all that, came from the falling tower. Like there was a certain change, like abandonment of past relationships, end of a long friendship. Something came to an end, and it came pretty quickly and very with the Knight of Swords. That came like with impulse, like an impulsive type of decision. It was very assertive. It was very direct, and it came pretty quickly. So this could have been a relationship that could have been from a childhood relationship or somebody that you've known since you were a kid, or a relationship that you've had I'm not quite sure why or you could be thinking of somebody from the past. Something to do with the past, something changing really quickly that cut that relationship off, okay? Abandonment of past relationships, and it came in really, really quickly, okay? Or you're cutting that out, or that person cut it out really quickly, or that person feel like you cut them out really quickly, okay? All right, so why do we have the 7 of coins here? The Hangman. Why do we have the 7 coins? 7 of coins. These 2 came out. Okay. Okay, so the 7 of coins, which is, again, remember, this is like an anxious card. Somebody feeling like they are like impatient, you know, could be feeling like they have an unstable economy, unwise investments. That's the 7 of coins in the reverse. That's coming from this person feeling like they are, okay, once this got cut off, whatever this is, from this childhood memories, it came pretty quickly, or they cut it off really quickly. But if I had to guess, Gemini, it looks like it's coming from you. It put this person in the Hangman, which is suspense. Like, they are like, whoa, right? And they felt like it was a threat to, like, they're anxious because they feel like they're going to lose a very valued friend or treasured possession. Like, they really feel like this is devastating to this person, because they feel like, you know, they're losing something that they really, really, really value with this 9 of coins in the reverse. But they feel like they're in the Hangman suspense and like knowing what to do, because they also feel like there's a lot of deception within this. They're feeling like there's deception before the damage is done. Like, and they also feel like they could have been taken advantage of. Okay? With this Moon in the reverse. Okay. Moon in the reverse also could be, okay, it's Pisces. Just if you want to know that, it's Pisces card. But yeah, it's like they feel like there's like some deception and the fear and paranoia regarding this connection. This person is definitely afraid, and that's why they could have this anxiety here. Loss of money, loss of not even necessarily money, but like a treasured, you know, something that they hold very close and dear to them, like a valued friendship, okay? All right. So it seems to me, Gemini, when you cut this person off and retreated, they felt like this came out of nowhere for this person. Or they cut it off with you because they felt like there's some deception, but it doesn't seem like that. It seems like you cut it off with them. Or they're afraid that you're going to cut it off with them. Okay. Okay, a Page of Cups came up with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, let's see. Why do we have the Knight of Wands in reverse? One more. Okay. So 9 of Wands in reverse is discord, interruption, unexpected changes, quarterling. Okay. So this person seems like they're getting a lot of unexpected things happen. So to me, it's coming from you, Gemini. Your energy is the one that's making these changes down here. Okay. So this person wanted to give their cup. So they have a Page of Cups here. They're still wanting to have this connection. They're still dreaming about this connection and their inner child. They feel very safe with this connection, but they also feel like they're very suspicious about it. They feel like they can't trust this connection. And they have a fear that this is a failed connection, okay? And it's making them very sad and feel troubled. And they have a loss of faith. And they feel like this whole situation is ultimately unrewarding. But they still have a lot of hope and love. And even loyalty towards this connection with this Page of Cups. Okay? So, what should we say? What advice? I don't want to say advice. Let's see, what could be a possible outcome? Ace of Swords came out. Possible outcome. Six of Swords. And Strength card in the reverse. Possible outcome. Okay, so Ace of Swords is like great determination, initiative, strength, force, activity, power, success, fertility. Remember we said, wasn't there like a fertility issue up here? Or am I thinking of somebody else's reading? Yeah, somebody else's reading, sorry. Okay. Somebody could get pregnant. The Ace of Swords, and then it goes into the Six of Swords, a trip, a journey, especially by water. And then it goes to strength in the reverse. Succumbing to temptation. Okay, so possible outcome with this is that seems like someone's going to have a lot of determination to try to keep this connection going with this Ace of Swords. You could possibly be taking a trip. After a whole lot of anxiety here, you guys might reconnect. With this Six of Swords, could be taking a trip somewhere. Or leaving, moving on, departing distance, accepting that it may not work. Okay? And then the Strength card in the reverse could be just... it's a Leo card. It could feel, this situation could leave someone feeling very insecure and kind of putting like a negative, seed in their head about love in general and give them self-esteem issues. Okay? So those are the possible outcomes. Okay? I mean, you just never know, right? Somebody wants to work for this, though. There's an Ace of Swords here. Somebody wants to renew this, keep this going. They have great determination to do so. And somebody might be leaving it behind, taking a trip somewhere, going back somewhere. And then somebody also could be succumbing to temptation as a possible outcome, or having just lack of faith. Okay, with the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, let's get advice from the universe. What card does Gemini need to see in regards to this reading that can help them? Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Okay, let's get one more. If there's a cross watcher watching, what's a good advice for a cross watcher? Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay? So the message here that I'm detecting, Gemini, is to respect, the love that someone has for you. Like, it says treasure your loved ones. Like, don't take people for granted, and don't shit on someone that cares for you. And love makes the difference for a cross-watcher. Love helps heal past hurt. So if the Gemini hurt you, You know, love actually, still feed it love, because it's going to help you get past the hurt, and it's going to provide a sense of security and self-worth. Okay? Don't let bad relationships define who you are. We all have bad relationships, okay? This is a hidden truth oracle. What message needs to be, that's hidden, that could help someone in this reading? I want to tell you how I feel. I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay. Let's get one or two more. I want to be more than friends. I am not available. So see, I'm detecting that somebody wants to keep this connection going and somebody does not. But regardless whether you want to keep it going or not, you still have to be nice. I know I messed up everything. Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, Gemini, those are the messages that I have for you. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. It's a new channel and I'm trying to build it up. Thank you for watching. Bye.